How do you make money on Instagram? In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. And in this digital age, it's never been easier. And I know that might sound cliche, but I'm not joking. So if you follow this exact strategy and everything in this video and you're an online coach, an agency owner, or a consultant, you'll be able to make at least 4 figures in the next 14 days. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Julian. I've been running a content agency for the past year and I've gained over hundreds of thousands of followers for my clients and I've gained over hundreds of millions of views. But there's one thing that I noticed is people don't know how to convert their following into buyers. People don't know how to book calls directly with their Instagram. So I launched a new coaching program teaching people exactly how to do that, how to make Instagram a cash cow where they're just directly booking calls while still building a following. So I'm going to start showing my screen and show you exactly what this strategy consists of. Alrighty, so I made this pretty cool diagram for you guys. I'm not the best artist, so if you judge me, you can just unsubscribe and unfollow me on all my platforms. But I'm playing. But yeah, so I'm going to be going over exactly everything on this diagram and try to explain it to the best of my ability. But first, I'm going to go over a few basic things of like who your ideal client is and creating your offer. So if you already have your offer, if you already have a product, you know how to sell it, you just need more leads. I would skip a little bit into this video where I talk about how to do that. But right now I'm just gonna go over the basics, go over everything first, because this is very important, right? The first thing we want to figure out is who is your ideal client. All right. If you're trying to serve everybody, if you're trying to attract everybody, you're going to attract nobody. So you need to figure out who is your ideal client. And in this day and age, they are millions. Everyone and their mother is an online coach, it seems like, right? So you have to figure out, how can I separate myself? How can I make my own blue ocean? So in this little diagram I created, I got inspired by Russell Brunson and Expert Secrets, phenomenal book. You should read it. But what it is, so let's just say you're an online coach, right? You want to become an online coach, or let's just say this works for agency owners as well, but you need to figure out how to branch out and make your own blue ocean. Okay. So who is your ideal client? So I drew this diagram. We have real estate people, we have fitness people, agency. You can make tons and tons of things. Relationship coaches, you can do whatever it is. But the point I want you guys to really hone in is, if I'm a real estate coach, right? Fitness coach, whatever, I can branch out into even more things. Oh, I'm a fix a flip coach. I'm a rentals coach for fitness. I'm a nutrition coach. I'm a boxing coach. If you just said you're a fitness coach, it's like, okay, like, what do you mean by that? Fitness. Are you targeting fat females? Or are you targeting super lean bodybuilders? Like who are we targeting here? With agency owners, are you a recruitment agency? Are you a creative agency? Are you a paid ads agency? Right. So the point I'm trying to figure out is really need to figure out who you are first, and then who your ideal client is going to be. Okay. Because once you have all of these things figured out, you're going to build your offer and messaging around that. All right. You want people to feel like you're talking directly to them. All right. You want people to trust you. If you want people to follow you, if you want leads, you need to you have to make it feel like these people, like you're directly talking to them, if that makes sense. So who your ideal client is. In my case, I'm going to talk about personal experience. When I was starting out with my agency and all this stuff, I didn't really know who to target. I'm just going to target online coaches. Everybody targets online coaches, right? Everybody does. So who do I really target now? I target real estate investing coaches. I help them scale their Instagram. I help them scale their coaching programs. That's what I do. And when I do that, it allows me to do 3 things. It sets me up as an authority. Okay. So they trust me more than any just regular online coach. It allows me to charge more for my services or program. And the third thing is just all of the above. I don't know what the third thing was, but it's just I always go to a rule of 3. But those 2 main things: it sets you up as an authority and allows you to charge more. Okay. So now you have to figure out who your ideal client is. Now we have to figure out what your offer is and how are you going to do it. Okay. What is your offer? So I drew this little diagram again. So this is your ideal client. Okay. And this is the result they desire. This is their dream outcome. Ideal client, they're point A, they're struggling, whatever. And they want to get here, whether it's they want to get to 20K a month, whether it's they want to get to 50K a month, whether it's they just want to get 10,000 followers, or they want to lose 20 pounds. That's the result they desire. So your job as a person, as a coach, as an agency owner, whatever it is your offer is designed to get them to that result. Okay. So once you have that figured out, all of your content needs to be around that. All of your content needs to be talking about your ideal client's pain points and their ideal outcomes and how they can get there. Okay. So I hope this is starting to make sense. But if you don't really know, and if you're just starting, like, how do I figure out my ideal client's result that they desire? Like, what are their pain points? Offer free consulting calls. Make polls on your Instagram. I mean, everyone says make polls, but realistically, if you don't even have a following, maybe your mom will answer the poll. But the real ways is offer free consulting calls and just simply ask around. Be resourceful. Ask people in your niche. DM people. Just ask people. Right? What are your pain points? What do you struggle with making content? What's what's your dream outcome? Right? Ask around, because that is super important. Because again, you want to be making all of your content, all of your offer, all of your messaging needs to be around that. All right. It needs to be around that. That's how you're going to build a following. That's how you're going to grow a following. That's how you're going to scale your business. That's how you're going to get leads. Right. So now that you have everything figured out, you have your ideal client figured out, you know what your offer is, you know what their pain points is. Now it's time to get people into your ecosystem and build a following and a real audience. Okay. So this is your ecosystem, which is Instagram. All right. And there's 3 ways to do this: organic content, IG shoutouts, and paid ads. I've never tested IG shoutouts, but I know it's a method people do. Does it work? I have no idea because I've never tried it. I'm sure it does for certain people, but I've never tried it. So we're going to be talking about organic content and paid ads because that's what I've done before, and that's what I know it works. So you need to get people, you need to get attention. You need people to see your stuff. Okay. So if you're struggling to make content though, I want you guys to join my free group where I show you how I built a following from 0 to 38,000 directly just from content. So organic content. Actually I got to like 30K with organic content, and then 38K was when I started to run ads around there. But I want you to join my free group. It's going to be in the description below. I show you everything, how to shoot content, like how to come up with ideas, all that shit. Hooks are so important. Doesn't matter how much you know about your pain points of your clients. Like if your hook sucks, it's just not going to perform well. You're not going to get people in your ecosystem. So there's 2 ways to do it. Organic content is a lot harder, I will have to say, because you have to understand the algorithm, and it's hard. It takes longer too. So what I always, for people don't have 6, 12, 24 months to rely on organic content to get people into their ecosystem. So you have to leverage paid ads. You have to get ads. You have to get people into your ecosystem. Okay. Now I drew a little diagram here, which is a funnel. So getting people into your ecosystem is the first, it's the top of the funnel. It's getting attention, building a following, and having your ideal clients follow you, having your dream customers follow you. Okay. This is how we're going to be doing that. If you're running paid ads talking about the ideal pain points, the pain points of your ideal client and how they can get to their ideal outcome, if you're properly communicating that, making a great video, testing out ads, you're going to have your dream clients following you 100%. And this is what most of us have a problem with. Okay. We lack lead flow. We lack attention. That's what most of us need. Most of us have a great product already, or at least have a pretty decent product. We know how to sell it. We know how to sell. It's just lack of lead flow. That's what it is. We need more people to sell to. And this is how you're going to fix it. Okay. So I hope this is starting to make sense, but paid ads, what this is going to do, or organic content, is going to get people into your ecosystem. Okay. If you're talking about their ideal pain points, and their ideal outcome, they're going to be following you. You're going to get people in your ecosystem. Okay. So now that you have people in your ecosystem, now it's time for the middle of the funnel, which is you want to nurture people with your content. All right. You want to build that trust with people. All right. Just because someone's following you doesn't mean they're going to spend 5-10K with you right away. No, you need to build trust. All right. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to nurture people with our content. This is the middle of the funnel. This is where we make content to nurture your ideal clients. And you want to make content on their limiting beliefs and really any objections they have. Okay. You want to pre-sell them. All right. All of your videos, or not all of them, most of your videos, this is where organic content comes in, is just to nurture people. All right. Talk about the limiting beliefs they already have. Talk about what objections they would have. Figure out on the sales call, like why am I not closing people? Oh, it's because they have these 4 limiting beliefs. Make content on that. Pre-sell them. So when they do get on the call, they're already sold because you've already, your content, your ads, all of that stuff has already done the following. All right. We're also going to nurture people with retargeting ads. Now, I didn't really write this in there, but pretty much what retargeting ads is you can retarget anyone who has watched your content before or been on your profile. So this is so powerful because you're going to constantly be in your prospect's face, your ideal client's face, that they're going to have no other choice but to follow you or to DM you or just to want to work with you. All right. But we're going to keep it super basic here. So we're getting people into the ecosystem. We're nurturing them with the content. Now it's time to convert them into booked calls. So how are we going to do this? Well, this is when setting comes into place, appointment setting. Now you could do this yourself or you could have someone else do this for you. But pretty much what it is you are going to DM anyone that inbound messages you, likes any of your stuff, comments with your stuff, follows you, story views, story call to actions, DM ads, and any of these things, you're going to DM people. All right. Now, most of you may be confused. Like, what do you mean DM people? Like, what am I going to be saying to them? Essentially, all you're going to be doing is starting a conversation, asking them what they do, what's their goal. And if you think that you can help them out, that's when you book a call with them. Okay. So an example would be, I wish I had an example for you guys. I probably should just brought one up. But an example is, hey man, what do you do? Oh, I'm a real estate coach. Oh, okay, dude. That's awesome, man. Like, how's that going? Oh, it's going pretty good. Any big goals? Like, what's your goal, man? Oh, it's to get to like 60K a month. Okay. What are you currently at? Oh, I'm at 20. Oh, dude, I can totally help you out, bro. Would you be open to hopping on a call? That's pretty much what the conversation is. That is very basic, but that's pretty much what it is. Most of the time they're going to say yes if you've already pre-sold them with your content, right? If you nurture them with your content, pre-sold them, they're going to be saying yes. Okay. Now, and then it's just getting them on the call and closing them. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I want to reiterate, the main problem most of us have is lack of lead flow, lack of people going into our system, into our Instagram. And the way we're going to do that is with organic content and paid ads. And I also want to reiterate, it doesn't matter how much you're spending on ads. If you aren't talking about your ideal client's pain points and their outcomes, like if you're making a shitty ad, like with shitty creative, just talking nonsense, nobody's going to get into your ecosystem, right? You really need to figure out who your ideal client is. What are their pain points? You need to get super clear on that. All right. And that's pretty much it, guys. Oh yeah. If you guys want, which you really should, because it's a lot of value in this free group I have, I teach you exactly how to shoot your content, teach you how to build a following, build a brand, how to come up with ideas, how to come up with the hooks. Again, that is so important. If you know your ideal client's pain points and their ideal outcome, and you know how to convert that into a really good video with a good hook, with a good aha moment, or just with a good body and a great call to action, and the video looks good, it's game over. It's inevitable you're going to see success. So yeah, that link is going to be in the bio there below. But that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure to be following me on Instagram. I'm posting daily over there. I'm going to try to be posting more videos like this, just explaining everything, at least maybe bi-weekly. But yeah, that is it for this video, guys.